Hey, what's up, team? How are you? Happy Sunday. Today I want to talk about burdens, okay? Things we carry, a burden, okay? So when I did the Rite of Passage with the 3 of 7 project, we had one team member who quit. Now, the first rule is, and you need to understand this, that the choice to quit is a personal one, and 2, it's a reflection of the team. Now, I didn't know that going into the Rite of Passage, but I learned that if someone on my team quits, it's because the team wasn't communicating with that person. Now, this particular person wasn't communicating with us at all. We had tried, but maybe I could have done something else. Instead of talking, maybe I could touch, right? Maybe snap them out of this moment, because what happened is when somebody quit, it's replaced with the burden, okay? And the burden was a 4x6. I don't know exactly how long it was. It was pretty long. And engraved on that says burden. So that was handed off to our team to carry, okay, throughout the night during the most treacherous of terrain. Now, I enjoyed carrying this burden. I asked for it right away. And to me, it became a symbol of this physical weight that I'm carrying because of a mental weight that I'm carrying. So it was a physical manifestation of the mental stresses that I'm carrying, and I got very attached to it, and I wanted to hold it, and I held it for as long as I possibly could. People ask me, Dan, give me the burden, it's my turn, always start to fight over. People want it. They also want to help you. They want to help the team. We have to pass it along to each member so that we can sustain holding this burden throughout the mission. Anyway, I was fixated on this. This thing became a physical manifestation of the shit that I'm carrying mentally, and I needed it. I wanted to carry it. And I wouldn't let it go until somebody touched me and said, Dan, give it to me. I need it. And in that moment, I needed it so badly to hear somebody else also needed it. Let me free it up. Okay, let me give that physical burden, which obviously got heavier over time. I'll tell you a story in a minute. But it got heavier and more burdensome, and to give it up was freeing. And it cleared me mentally. So imagine if we could manifest these thoughts, these negative thoughts that we carry, into something physical, okay, like a vest. And then we could take off our vest. Imagine this, and we just take it off. And just like that, my shoulders aren't carrying that stress. I feel freer. I feel better. So there's a story of a teacher, and she's talking to, it's college. So imagine that there's, this auditorium, circular U-shaped classroom. And she's holding up a water bottle, and she goes, how much does this weigh? Some hands go up. 2 pounds. 3 pounds. She goes, now what happens if I hold this for half an hour, 30 minutes? Would anything happen? And so people start shouting out, no, maybe it would hurt a little bit. I don't know if you held it out like this. She goes, now what happens if I held this for 6 hours? People go, well, I'm sure you would start to feel some pain and discomfort, surely. She goes, now what happens if I held this for 24 hours? What happens if I held this, forced to hold it, for months? My hand would literally break off. I would start to tear my shoulder. And it's something that's 1.5 pounds. And it's a reflection of the mental stress, even so slight, so minor, so mild. If it's in there infiltrating us over time, it's going to feel heavier and heavier. And then we can't get out of it. We're burdened to the extent where we're not well. So do this for me. Imagine that whatever it is, the negative thought that you have, make it into something physical, hold it, and then let it go. Or like a breeze, open up a window. The breeze hits you. Now it will stay with you until you open up a door, and it'll just blow right past. And that's what we have to do with our negative thoughts. Take it in, It's a thought. Try to let it go. Try to let it go. Now with that, on the mental side of things, I have an announcement. I received a contract to run with Movember, which is the National Men's Health Organization, dealing with, for the most part, suicide awareness. You know, I heard a very scary statistic that out of suicides, it happens to be 4 out of 5 are men. So I feel that men in particular, mindset's important for everybody, okay? So generally very important, but for men, for whatever reason, genetics, we carry this mental stress and we tend to hold it in. And then we try to get rid of it by doing something maybe physical, but maybe it's too much. Okay, we're burning the candle at both ends. So we need to touch each other's shoulders and make sure that we're okay. Honestly, I need you to talk to me. Talk to me. So I'm really excited that I get to run for Team Movember at the New York City Marathon on November 2nd. There's going to be more details to follow. If you'd like to support me, I'd appreciate it. If you'd like to donate, that means the world to me. I'm going to be running with that jersey. I'm going to be raising awareness. Any questions? If you want to run with me, anything to support me, I really appreciate it. Have a great day.